All right, we're here with Braden Strickland, Dallas Patriots Player of the Week, and we're a little dirty. We just finished a doubleheader, but we had to get the video in whenever we could, and so it's late at night here, and people are leaving. But you had an amazing week, and I'm really proud to see where you've progressed from when you first came to us and tried out and all that to where you are today. But let's talk first of all about offense. You stepped up in a big game, Championship Sunday, dropped a bomb to give us a lead 1-0. Kind of talk about what you're feeling at the plate, what you're seeing at the plate.
I was feeling that a fastball was coming, and he threw it inside, and I just hit it as hard as I could, and it went over and got lucky.
Got lucky. Well, when you do things the right way, luck happens. It's funny how that works. Let's transition to pitching, because you threw in the semifinal game, you threw a complete game no-hitter against a pretty good team, and I was pretty excited to see that. Talk to me about that. I mean, no-hitters, people don't understand. At this age level, 16-year-old baseball, that doesn't happen very often, especially a complete game. That's phenomenal. What were you feeling about on the mound?
I was thinking just get ahead and throw strikes and just keep throwing strikes and don't walk anybody. And when I first came here, I wasn't even a pitcher, and then Logan just kept working with me, and I started throwing strikes a lot, and he let me pitch that game. Turned out good.
Well, it's funny. You mentioned you weren't a pitcher. That's true. When you tried out, you actually tried out as a third baseman, which is pretty funny. And I saw your arm action, and I said, and you had great speed. And I said, why are you playing third base? And I think your response was, that's just where they put me. So we put you in center field, where you've been all county, first team, all district. I mean, you've won all kind of accolades, and you're only a sophomore, going to be a junior. But we turned you into a pitcher, and I asked you, I said, do you pitch? I think my question was, were you the ace of your staff last year? And you said, well, no, sir. And I said, well, one of the top pitchers? And you said, well, no, sir. And you were 13 at the time, right? And I said, well, why don't you pitch? And you said, well, I don't know. I mean, and I said, well, you're going to pitch now. And, but we turned you into a pitcher. Talk about that, because there's a lot of kids listening, and I think it's important for them to understand, to be coachable, number one, but understand that, you may, when you go to a select team, you may be asked to play new positions, but it's going to be for your betterment. And kind of talk about that, because you looked at me like I was crazy when I turned you into a pitcher at first and put you in the outfield. But to look at where you are now, I'm so proud of you. You've worked so hard, and you deserve all the credit. But talk to me about that.
Well, just give 100% at whatever you do, because I never thought I'd be a pitcher. And then Logan just kept working with me, and it turned out real good. Keep throwing strikes and doing good and winning games, not walking a lot of people, keeping the ball low.
Well, that's simple. Get ahead and count those strikes. And, we've taught you a slider this year for the first time, and you picked it up great, and I'm proud of you throwing that. Let's close with this, though. What a lot of folks don't know, Braden's so humble. You're from East Texas. What a lot of people don't know is he's actually was rated one of the top 64 prospects in the country, which I don't know if you even understand what that means. But it's always exciting to get a humble kid, and kid, you're a young man now, 16. And I'm just proud of you, brother. You're doing a great job. If there's one last thing you could leave, there's a lot of kids that watch, adults that watch, but if there's one thing you could leave the youth, what's one message, maybe baseball related or not, that you'd really like to leave them with, just to really stick in their mind, maybe something you've learned?
Just always give 100% and never have a bad attitude towards anybody or anything at all.
That's a great point. We're here with Braden Strickland, Dallas Patriots 16U player, Patriot of the Week.
This week's Patriot of the Week is sponsored by VR Premier Business Group, the largest sales, mergers, and acquisition firm in the country. If you know of anyone wanting to buy or sell a business of any size anywhere in the world, call us today at 214-387-9395 or visit us at www.vrpbg.com. Be sure to mention the Dallas Patriots or Premier Baseball Academy when you call.